And now Ivan Provorov as the top defensive pair for Dean Evason, former head coach of the Minnesota Wild. This is Monahan across. Tinkoff with a drive. That's answered by Gustafsson. Kaprizov, Zuccarello, cross ice for Matt Boldy at 3 points in the opener against the Blue Jackets in St. Paul. Matt Boldy looking. 90 goals the last 2 years. Boldy, Kaprizov, snaps his shot and getting a piece with Tarasov. Fought for by Eriksson Ek. Zuccarello, Kaprizov to the net. And again, the denial from the Tarasov. Jumped on by Eriksson Ek. Touched by Boldy to nobody in particular. And that will be a break for the Jackets as they're able to make a partial change of the penalty killing unit. Winding up is Kaprizov. Kaprizov tried to make a play off a shin pad, right back out to center ice. Jackets have killed 5 of 5 disadvantages over the last 2 games. 9 of 12 this season. Zuccarello chips it down the wall for Kaprizov. He stays on. He rolls around the pad of Tarasov. Puck is available and pounced on by Mikhail Putia. He will waste some time on the clear. 38 seconds to go in that tripping penalty to Matthew Olivier.
2 big saves by Tarasov. Great clear there by Putia. That top unit for the Wild off now. That's the key to this.
Now it's Johansson along with Gaudreau. Here's Johansson to the net. A chance shut down by Tarasov. Marcus Foligno veers wide. Flips it through the low slot. Scooped up by Olivier. Looking to knuckle it out of there. Kept in the zone by Rossi. Severson had his pass blocked. Leads to a chance right in front. Rossi shoots and scores. And there is that first goal. It belongs to the Minnesota Wild and Marco Rossi. 1-0 Minnesota.
Yeah, when the puck's in the corner, you're going to see 5 blue jerseys there. It goes to Ryan. So on the right side here, you can see he's a right-handed shot on the left side. He's just trying to chip that puck. It doesn't get out. And now the blue jersey's down. On this case, you should try to change sides. They don't. And as Trenton gets the turnover, you can see here that rolling puck still. Trenton gets his turnover. Impressive backhand pass to space. And Rossi alone. The Wild are on the board. And they're up 1-0. We talked about them not trailing so far this season.
Loosened by Rossi.
I didn't see the broken stick. I was wondering what happened there with Zach on the wall. You don't see that very often.
Rossi in the middle. Quick pass for Brodin. To the front. Rattles around. Backhand try. Ball up. Second try. Third try. Save made again. Tarasov sprawled out of the blue paint. He robs Rossi. What a sequence there. And the Jackets get the whistle.
Put him down in front of the net. I've never seen that before. I guess he's not allowed. It's illegal.
Blast by Chisholm is going to be stopped by Tarasov. And he go well. And here he is. Kirill Marchenko with a shot. Covered by the Wild. They force it to center. Tap back to Werenski. Now it's Tinkoff from long distance. In on Gustafsson. He'll keep it in play for the veteran Zach Bogosian. Cherry picking is Eriksson Ek. Had to wait to stay on side. And now it'll be played by Werenski. Kirill Marchenko on the top line at the end of a shift here. Marchenko 6 points. Tinkoff 6 points to lead the team here in the early going. Matt Boldy chips it to Eriksson Ek from the angle. Got it to the net. Denied by Tarasov. 8 saves. Seems like there probably should be more. A couple of crazy scrambles. Just the one to beat him from Rossi. Here's Ogren with a wrist shot. Denied by Tarasov. Another huge save from Tarasov. And that leads to this. Sillinger leaving it top of the zone for Christensen. Christensen, the wrist shot, stopped by Gustafsson, and he will seal it up. Tarasov.
Power play goal was late to make it 3-2 in Minnesota. It was that final push.
Monahan a face-off victory. Werenski slides it to Marchenko. Werenski, Tinkoff inching in, surveys, fires. Rubbed away by Gustafsson. Now Kirill Marchenko. Marchenko inching in, loads up side of the goal for Sillinger. Sillinger back to Marchenko. He has Werenski as an option. Sillinger heads to the front of the net. Drop back. Werenski there. Fire, stop, rebound, sits there. Marchenko tried to pass. Off a skate. And it pinballs back to Werenski. Werenski to Marchenko. 32 to go in the power play chance. Marchenko shot disrupted. Monahan winds it up to the top for Werenski. Werenski. Marchenko got a chance. Fires. Blocked by Brodin. Then Sillinger in tight. Denied. Didn't get much on the shot. Stopped by Gus. Marat Husnedinov scampers his way over the blue line. Veers toward the middle. Fires it across his Middleton. Slap shot stopped. It squirts free and banged in by Middleton. He scores.
Out of their own end. Husnedinov here. Way too much time and space. And then on the backside is Middleton. Look at all the space he has to come down that wing. Players out of position. You see Olivier below the goal line there. And that man, Middleton, comes right down and not only puts that shot in, now the referee's on headset.
Referees tonight, Kendrick Nicholson and Brandon Blandina.
Columbus is challenging the play for goaltender interference.
So they look over at the tablet in consultation with the Situation Room in Toronto.
Video review, it was determined that there was goaltender interference. Minnesota number 94 takes the Columbus defender into the goalie. No goal.
For Justin Danforth, his 16 and a half minutes in his season debut on Thursday. Fired forward for Trennan. Trennan into the high slot. Gaudreau shielding in, rolls it to the net. That's brushed aside by Tarasov. Now skated away from the fray by Van Riemsdyk. Goes low to high to Provorov. Provorov looking, firing, deflection, stopped by Gustafsson, and he seals it up.
No rebounds around in front of him right now in this power play. He looks sharp.
Still plenty of time. Werenski, Marchenko touches Monahan a drive, and Gustafsson looked like he got a piece of it. Werenski the hold to the corner for Sillinger. To the net, got a chance. Wrist shot, stop, rebound, rattles around, and Gustafsson is able to locate the puck for the Wild. Kaprizov's pass is intercepted, racing back to pick it up with Tinkoff. Jacket shift to offense. Marchenko flying in. Werenski defended by Faber. Back door to the net, and a great save made by Gustafsson. Maybe the save of the night to this point. Werenski to Sean Monahan. And Gustafsson says no. That was read by Harris. Jack Johnson lugs it to center. Got to gain the red line. Not going to be able to do that. The steal by Middleton. 2-on-1 develops. Middleton fires. Save made by Tarasov. And a huge one in the final minute of the second period.
Because they really would not let the top line of the Blue Jackets get set up. And Jack Johnson was out there with that line. It was a long shift. Really pinned down in their own end. And he was just trying to get the red line here. Middleton jumped all over him. Odd man rush. But Middleton, who's had one taken back here tonight. Let's see if they can get something going here with Werenski and Provorov.
Tinkoff off the draw, up high and off the glass. Kaprizov and Zuccarello have such good chemistry together. And then you got a great quarterback in Faber. You got a sharpshooter in Boldy. And this is one of the better power plays in the NHL. And it starts with an Eriksson-Ek face-off win. That's the first element. Angled far circle, one-timer score. Didn't take long, and it's Kirill Kaprizov. 2-0 Wild. They score on the 5-on-3.
As this face-off win bounces back, and now Kirill Kaprizov is down deep below that, well below the dot. Almost at the bottom of the circles, you're seeing more and more goals deeper and deeper in the zone, and he's extremely deep. You can see the angle. What a great shot by our camera crew here.
Werenski flicks it to center ice. Jumps the stick of Monahan. John Merrill, a quick up for Zuccarello. 3 against 3. Zuccarello for Kaprizov. Back to Zuccarello to the net. He scores. That's Zuccarello. There's that chemistry with those two. Kaprizov and Zuccarello. So good together. And the Wild are up 3-0.
You can see him bent over as he gets to the bench. Quick transition. And as they come the other way, it's really a 3-on-2. And it's tough on the D. Provorov's got to make his decision. Marchenko's in space, but not really taking anybody. And Zuccarello's got a clear path to the net. Look how much space he's got. And it's just a little forehand, backhand chip. So not a lot of flow to this game. Not a lot of execution when needed as far as passes tape to tape. And that creates just a frustrating environment for this team tonight.
Jack Johnson, heavy hit on Eriksson-Ek. Takes exception there. Here comes Tinkoff, cutting, shooting. He scores! Yegor Tinkoff! 1:25 to go, third period. And finally, the Jackets are on the board.
And I love what he does with this puck. He's got speed, he's got time, and the Wilder to line change. Looks like he runs out of room, but he pauses and cuts just enough. This little pause and cut. He gets away from that stick of Brodin, and that's such a key play. I was waiting for that puck to get ramped out of play, but that little move.
We'll drop it one more time, and the Minnesota Wild begin the season 3-0-2 with just 11 goals against. Philip Gustafsson, yeah, he didn't get the shutout, but he continues to play well, as did that guy, Kirill Kaprizov.